Hey bears, I am the Gaming-Grizzly and welcome back to Identity 5. And today I want to introduce you to the 8 vs 2 mode. Yes, you heard right, there will be a mode in which 8 survivors will have to escape from 2 hunters. So far there are a lot of rumors that this mode might come. The first little hint to it was this picture, in which we can see a total of 8 survivors and 2 hunters, the smiley face and the soul weaver. Alright, now here's the real deal. I have some more information about the mode, guys. Which map can we play? Can we team up as hunters? Are there rewards? Will the hunters be able to communicate? All those questions will be answered in this video. I heard that the game mode will be tested quite soon on the Chinese test servers. This means that it will probably take some time until this mode hits the global version of the game. As soon as I get my hands on some gameplay, I will upload a video about it on my channel. So if you haven't already, leave us up to the Gaming-Grizzly if you want to get the newest updates for Identity 5. Also, if you can't wait for the 8 vs 2 mode, leave me a like and share this video with all your friends. And also leave me a comment what you think about the new upcoming mode. Do you like the idea, or do you think it will be too crowded on the map? Okay, so let's get into the new informations that I have. I was able to get a picture of some main rules of the 8 vs 2 mode. Let me translate them one by one for you. Rule number 1. You can't use the same hunter in a match, but you are allowed to invite your friend to play with you on the hunter side. So I think this rule is actually really cool, so you can basically team up with your friends to play on the hunter side. It's way more fun to hunt survivors with your buddies. But you can't use the same hunter as your teammates. And I think that's absolutely fair. It makes the matches more interesting. Different combinations of different hunters will spice up the game a lot. Rule number 2. You can't use any accessoires, you can't change your waiting room action, your pet won't be shown in the waiting lobby. Well, that's not really anything that would bother me. All of the named things are just cosmetical and do not have any impact on the game. Rule number 3. After a survivor was put on a rocket chair, it will be locked for a short period of time in which a survivor can't be saved. However, after this phase, you will get a short period of time to rescue your teammate. If one survivor was put on a chair for a second time, he or she will be sent back to the manor. Well, that's quite interesting. This will change the gameplay a lot. I think that this will prevent hunters from face camping. Since the survivors can't be rescued right away, it will give the hunters time to start searching other survivors instead of camping. I also think that the gameplay will be quicker. Sending the survivors back to the manor after only putting them down twice on the rocket chair seems to be a pretty interesting twist. Rule number 4. At the beginning there is only one map playable, Lakeside Village. Players can get points and they can buy items with those points. There will also be some special items for this mode. This rule gives us a lot of different informations. The first one is that the first map that is actually playable in the 8 vs 2 mode will be Lakeview Village. I thought they would introduce the new playground map that we can see in the background right here with the beginning of the 8 vs 2 mode, but it seems like we have to wait a little bit longer for that. The second information is that we can collect points, which can be used to buy items, and there will also be special items that are only obtainable with those points. Rule number 5. Survivors can carry up to 2 items, hunters can carry 1 item. So I'm not sure if you can start with 2 items right away if you play as a survivor, or if you just start with 1 item and you can collect the second item from an item box. All in all, I think this will be very interesting. Just imagine carrying 2 pistols playing as the coordinator, or 2 footballs playing as the forward. Hunters can carry 1 item. Well, I didn't really know that hunters can carry items, but it seems to be a thing in this mode. I can't wait to see how this will turn out. Rule number 6. Survivors need to be hit 3 times before getting knocked down. Alright, so this might be a pretty good addition to rule number 3. You need to get hit 3 times to get knocked down, but you can only sit down 2 times on a rocket chair before getting sent back. So all in all, it's basically as balanced as before. I think the devs are just trying out some new approaches here. Rule number 7. There will be 11 cipher machines on the map. Survivors need to decode 7 to enable the exit gates, but the time for decoding will be increased. Alright. So we have 8 survivors. It makes sense that there are more cipher machines on the map. It also makes sense that there should be more cipher machines decoded before enabling the gates. The interesting thing about is that they set down the total amount to 7, but increase the decoding time for all of the ciphers. Again, I think the devs are just trying out a new approach right here, and I really like it. Rule number 8. More rocket chairs will be added to the map and both basements are open. Well, more survivors, more rocket shares. Absolutely reasonable. There isn't much to say about that. Rule number 9. You can't complete deduction tasks in this mode. Well, yeah, there's that. Obviously deduction missions would be easier to accomplish in this mode, so they disabled them. And the last rule, rule number 10. Hunters can use 6 default messages to communicate. That's basically the same amount of messages as the survivors have. And since you play in a team with a different hunter, it makes absolutely sense to communicate with your partner. I can't wait to see what kind of messages the hunters will get. Maybe something like, I got a survivor, or chasing a survivor, or simply, let's go. So yeah, that's it for now. I think there will be more informations coming up quite soon. If you want to stay updated on the game, make sure to subscribe to the Gaming-Grizzly. I will upload the latest news about the game to keep you guys updated. Also, if you enjoyed this little explanation video, make sure to leave me a like and a comment in the comment section below and share it with all of your friends. I hope you have a great day and see you all in the next video. Bye bye!